everybody. Hey, welcome back. We are playing Realms of Pugmire tonight, the second half of a adventure called A Ball to Die For. My name's Tom Bolthra on the internet, and we are picking up where we left off last time. It's been a couple weeks, so we'll give you kind of a quick recap of what was going on. But first, I want to have my players introduce themselves. I'm going to start with Q.
Hey everybody, I'm Q. I'm playing Norval of the Dane lineage. He's technically a noble, but he spends most of his time out in the woods protecting the countryside and the cities from the unknown and from those nasty bargers. It's a living. Mostly he does it well, not mostly. A lot of why he does it is because he doesn't get along with the rest of the nobility. And the every year he spends a little bit more time out in the woods.
Can a dog find a tree in the woods? We'll find out. So. All right, let's go with Gwen next.
Hey, I'm Gwendolyn. I'll be playing Ruby Jax, who is a Corgi lineage, and she's also a stray. She has spent mostly all of her life in the woods, so I don't know if she even knows how to socialize, but we'll find out.
All righty, and Marissa?
Hi, I'm playing Lilibet Cavalier. She's Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. She's descended from a previously royal family in Pugmire, and her biggest dream was to become one of the pioneers. And but she's dealing with a little family issue right now where her family relic maybe happened to go missing while she was on guard duty. So she's trying to redeem her family's name, and try and make sure this group doesn't get themselves into trouble that they could talk themselves out of if they tried that first.
All righty, and Matt?
I'm playing Rusty Quarto. He is a Weimaraner and a giant book nerd, basically.
You're playing yourself.
Yes, more or less. I dare not stretch too far from the norm when I'm playing a new system.
All right. Well, let me give everybody a recap. We are in the city of Houndton. The characters are a group of pioneers who are sort of like troubleshooters who work for the realm, and they have been approached by an acquaintance of theirs named Molly the Red Setter, and she has a task for them. Molly has been contacted to help the Transylvanian Hounds family. They have lost their relic. Now, a relic is an item left over from man that is considered holy in the world of Pugmire, and a relic is what establishes a family as one of the bigger, more important families in the realm. And without a relic, a family would lose all of their standing. And it seems that the Transylvanian Hounds relic has been stolen. The characters have gone to different locations in the city. They did investigate at the Transylvanian Hounds house, where they found a windowsill had some gray fur on there, and apparently someone of short stature had come through this window. It was the lowest window in the room, had come through there and had gotten into the safe and stolen the relic, which is called the Ball of Heat. The pioneers then followed a scent from there to the shanty town that is called the Spoil. When they got there, a small earthquake had just occurred. just kind of a little aftershock, I guess. But they enough to kind of surprise everyone in the party. For the people down in the shanty, this seems to be happening more and more. So they're almost getting used to it, but it is causing some damage. The party decided to look in a bar called the Smelting Pot. While they were there, they met an individual known as Matthew Husky, who, after some banter kind of back and forth, they discovered that he worked for a family called the Wolfhounds, and had inquired if they might be interested in possibly working for the family. He indicated that there would be some testing, perhaps a tournament that would be involved to see if they were up to snuff to join the Wolfhounds. Characters didn't seem overly interested in that. What they were looking to do, though, was find a way into the mines underneath the spoil, had kind of the buried under all of this, to see if they could find more information, possibly even find maybe who took the relic. So they have since left the Smelting Pot, and had discovered some information about there might be another way into the mines themselves. Normally, the mine entrance might have guards there. That takes talking to and explaining what you're up to, and that inconvenient stuff. So they've thought, well, maybe we can find this secret entrance in, and maybe get into the mines that way. As they were moving through the shanty town, they discovered that one of the fastest ways to get through was through a kind of an indiscreet alley, that as most alleys in role-playing games are, it was dark and looked rather cramped. It's like it was possibly filled with some rotting crates. There's some water on the ground. And as they approached, Norville and Rusty each detected something, some kind of movement. Norville detected movement from within the alley, and Rusty detected movement behind them. So we are actually entering into combat, and the order we are going to go in starts with Norville. So we're going to start with you, my friend.
Okay, so I saw the movement ahead of us, you said? Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
And so I'll say, hang back, I spotted something, and I'll draw my cutlass and move forward towards what I saw, trying to be stealthy and assuming that they haven't seen me, which is
okay.
likely.
Okay. When you make your movement forward, like I said, there's like these stacks of crates and old shit. You saw movement on your left from one of those crates, but you're not quite sure what you saw. But
okay, in that case, I will throw a shoulder into the crates and try to knock them over.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Right. Okay, good idea. That sounds like probably a might roll.
Yeah.
Ooh, 18 on
So that's a 19 total.
Okay. Yeah, you shove into it, and there's like about 2 or 3 stacked up. So when you shove into it, they kind of start to topple. And when you do that, you hear like a kind of a muffled bark.
Yeah. Oops. Okay. Sorry. Tripped.
Okay. All right. So to me, that would be your move action and your action.
And action, yeah.
Yeah. So anything else you want to do, you would still, I believe, have a free action. You get lots of actions in this game.
Well, I mean, the free actions are things that you can do.
Right, like speaking, yeah.
I already said talk to the guy, so that's fine. I already told the people, the crew, what I was doing, so yeah, there's nothing else to.
Gotcha. Okay.
Try to squeeze in.
Okay. Just making sure. So okay. All right. We are gonna go to Rusty then next.
All right, you said it was coming from behind me, so I will spin around, take a look.
Okay.
Do I spot anything?
You do. Coming down the alley, you see this very large creature. He looks like something between a dog and a badger.
Well, that's not normal.
Yeah, and it's and you're like kind of like, this is an ugly freaking mutt. And he has a rather large axe in his hands.
Oh, well, he doesn't mean me well with that, I'm sure. Let's check out.
Shave and a haircut.
Yeah, right. 2-bit, double-bitted X. Okay. Okay, so that doesn't do what I thought it did. Okay, so I'm going to, I'll say halt. Do not approach it, and I'm going to fire off an elemental ray.
Okay.
I'm going to try some electricity to like zap his axe, make him drop it.
Okay.
Make a ranged spell attack against the target. So I have a spell saving throw, spell casting modifier of +4. Okay, so that's going to be d20 +4. We're going to get here in a second. I don't have any dice handy. +4. Actually, so how many d20s? There we go. All right, that is a 17.
Okay, you have hit. Roll your damage.
All right, it is 1d4. It's not a lot. It doesn't do much at this level. And that is a 2.
Okay. Yeah, you see it kind of like hit the axe and it kind of sparks and he goes like, "Argh."
Okay.
Okay.
Come no further. Approach no further.
Argh.
I doubt it's going to do much good.
Yeah, he's
I'm a skinny Weimaraner.
Yeah. Okay. Next up is Lilibet.
All right, I am going to rush up next to Rusty with my cutlass and my shield.
Okay.
And and attempt to. Is non-lethal damage a thing in this game?
I believe so.
Okay.
I think actually this game, for the most part, is considered non-lethal unless you really specify, I'm going to cut his head off, or something.
Okay, yeah, I don't want to I don't want to get blood on my fur.
Yeah.
I mean, I just.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's steamed.
That is a 6. That probably does not hit.
A 6? No, you swing at him, and since he had kind of had his axe up, he kind of just knocks your attack back.
Okay.
So, okay. A figure on the right side of the alley, with a dark hood on, leans out, and they have a crossbow, and they are going to shoot at Norval. And they rolled a 13. Does that hit you with your defense?
Yes, that's exactly what they need.
Okay, so I'm going to roll damage. Okay, and they will do 5 damage to you. An arrow comes out and hits you right in the chest, sir.
Ouch!
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah. Okay. Another attacker from further deep in the alley leans out and is going to shoot at Lilibet. So they rolled a 16.
Does focus their fire, they would take us down.
maybe the DM's being nice.
That my defense is a 14, so yeah,
okay.
That hit.
All right, so let's roll your damage then. Ooh, that will be 9 points of damage.
Oof.
Okay.
Ow.
Right? Oh, okay.
So that gets you in your like right hip. And you say, which hip? Dogs have 4 hips. No. So, but not when they're standing up. So, okay. Alrighty. Ruby.
All right, I step up in front of Rusty and Lilibet and swing my quarterstaff around so it's
Okay.
nice, big, and impressive.
Okay.
And I go, friend or... Oh, I guess you're all foes. And I try to whack one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your d20 to attack.
7.
7.
Not impressive.
No, you just kind of swoosh right in front of his face. So.
Have some air instead.
That's our last warning shots.
Okay. The this large creature dog, or whatever we shall call him, goes out and gives like a big. It goes like, rah, like a huge growl, kind of scream. Could you each give me a presence roll, please, or a presence check, rather? I guess.
Ooh, presence. I got a 17.
Okay.
I get an advantage on that.
12.
Okay.
17 as well.
Okay. All right. While he seems intimidating, you do not feel the urge to run. So
I got a 15.
You all managed to kind of hold your ground. So now the thing with this game is whoever goes last in the combat, to start the next round, they get to pick who gets to go first. So it is the bad guy. So he is going to actually choose himself to go first. And he is going to take a swing at Lilibet with his mighty axe. So, and he rolled a 16.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
I'm about to die.
Okay.
I only have 1 hit point left, so.
Well, you took 8.
Okay. A little bit
So-
down.
Yeah. So he, just like slashes at your. More uses the butt of it, and just kind of smashes you in the head, and kind of knocks you down. So,
Bad dog.
yep. Okay. And we will say that Norville goes next.
Norval's next. Okay, so the fellow who just leaned out and shot at us, is there
Mhm.
only one person on that side of us?
Well, right now you know there's somebody on the right and somebody in the center.
And somebody behind. Right? We have 3?
Well, there's in your first attack when you pushed those crates over, you heard something. You heard somebody
Okay,
like
so there's
like
somebody
got
back
hit.
there, but
Yeah.
But we don't know what's back there. We have the guy we have the crossbow on the side and the big guy in the back with the axe.
So
There's probably somebody over there, but we can't see them as they're buried under crates.
there's at least 3 you know of. Let's put
Yeah.
it that way.
Yeah.
So I saw the guy lean out on my side of the alley with the crossbow. So I will advance to him and attack with the cutlass to try to stop him down. I would normally pull out my bow and do this sort of thing, but not in an alley. Okay. Oh, I rolled a 13.
Okay. And they do have the advantage of cover. Let's see. Roll a 13.
Yeah.
You're hitting with your sword.
Yeah.
Okay. You like smash into some boxes, but this figure manages to kind of duck back a little bit.
Okay. As long as I'm keeping it busy.
Yeah, but you have essentially like removed their cover. You've like smashed it, so now they're like in front of you, if that makes sense. So okay, Rusty.
We're going to try and zap the guy with the axe. We're going to try fire this time.
Okay.
I warned you. Oh, nat 20. Woo! Does that do anything
Alrighty.
special here? I didn't remember.
I think there is. I can't remember it offhand, though, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's been. I didn't look at every single rule.
There is something for when you roll up, but I'm sorry.
I'll roll damage. We'll figure it.
Yeah.
I'll take a look while we move ahead. 1d4. Oh, that's better. 3 points of damage. There's 3 points of fire damage to old
Okay.
Mickey there with the axe.
Okay. Yeah, he's kind of staggered back, and he's like kind of snapping his teeth. Okay.
Run while you can.
Okay. Lilibet, I believe you can make a roll to try to get up, or like kind of like a death save.
I can make a vitality check. Difficulty 15. I looked up the rules while you guys.
Thank you.
No problem. So let's see here. I got an 8. So that is a failure.
Okay.
Fail the test. Take 1 step toward the grave. If you fail 3 times, you perish. And only magic can bring you back from that.
Alrighty. Well, let's see. So, the archer that Norville had attacked is now. His cover's been smashed. So now he's kind of coming back, and he's actually going to shoot at Norville. You see, he is kind of just like a small mutt kind of a dog, and he is going to shoot at you. Unfortunately,
Like right next to me?
Yeah, like point blank.
I'm a loom at him.
Okay.
Give him a dirty look.
Jesus, they are rolling good tonight. A 17.
Oh, shit, yeah, that's it.
Okay, all right, so he's going to roll his damage then. Oof. 5 points of damage.
Okay, I'm still up.
Okay.
I found the D20 for combat. It basically does double damage.
Oh, okay. All right.
So,
He's still not down,
3.
but...
Yeah, I had rolled 3, so that went to 6.
Perfect. Okay. All right, so yeah, you guys are hurting him. So, okay.
Hurting us, too.
Yeah. From the back of the alley, the archer back there, he's come out of cover, and he's now pointing his crossbow right at Norville. And a 7 that goes past you. Ruby.
All right, I step next to Lilibeth, and I call out, "You're bad dogs. You're all bad dogs."
And they all immediately go.
And I lean down, and is there some sort of first aid that I can put on Lilibeth?
I would think so. It sounds like a really good thing to do. Let's take a look.
Yeah.
Maybe give her advantage on the next D20
Yeah,
roll
it
she has
says
to do to
here,
make.
it says here a creature can use their action to help someone who is dying. The assisting character makes a cunning heal check at difficulty 10 to administer medical aid.
Sounds good.
I will do that. I rolled a natural 20.
Nice.
Woohoo! If successful, I am no longer dying or unconscious. The previously dying creature can spend a stamina die and roll it to recover that many stamina points if they choose. Well, I will choose that. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And I will stand over her and defend her.
Okay.
Aw, thank you. Alright, I get 6 stamina points back.
Okay, nice. All right. The large creature, we're gonna. He is known as a vagabond. He is. Let's see. He is. Yeah, you're doing some damage to him. He is gonna try to. He's getting a little tired of Rusty. So
Yeah.
he is gonna swing his axe at Rusty. So,
Okay.
Got a 13.
That beats my defense.
Okay.
You're going to take me down here because I have almost no hit points to start with.
5 damage.
Oh, I'm still up.
Okay. No, he basically just like backhands you across the face
Yeah.
with the blade. He doesn't cut you. He's more like trying to knock you down. So.
Yeah. Well, he does an excellent job. I back up a little bit maybe, but at
Yeah.
5 out of 6, I'm I'm near death.
Okay. Okay.
But we're going to try and zap him again on my next turn.
Okay. I am gonna pick who goes next. So we are gonna go with Lilibet.
Woohoo! Okay, who else is... So Rusty's hurting pretty badly. So I would like to use Inspiring Word.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets to immediately use a stamina die to regain stamina points. Or spell points, I guess you can choose. But I'm guessing you want the stamina points more.
Yeah, I've only used cantrips, so I'm good. I haven't used any spell points. All right, let me swing over here to the die roller. I have all of 1d6 for those.
And it says that can be used as a supplemental action. So do I still get an attack then?
I think so. If that's considered a supplemental action, yeah, I think you still do.
I recovered 4 points, so I am at 5 out of 6. Yay! So I have a wound now.
Okay.
All right, I'm nearly back to health.
Good. Good. All right.
Okay, and then I would I will attack again, attempt to hit this guy. He's beating up on my friends. Here. That is a 17 to hit.
You got him. Yep.
Okay, 1d. And then that is... Oh, I hit my mouse. Okay. Okay, that's 11 points of damage.
Oh!
Ouch.
All right, you have...
I rolled a d10. I mean a 10 on my d10.
Oh, that's fine. It's a sword attack?
Yeah, it's a cutlass.
Okay. We're going to say...
It's considered edged. I don't know if that meant...
Okay. We're going to say your blade swishes out and cuts through his belt and his pants drop. And then as he's going to pull his pants up, you backhand, you hit him in the jaw with an elbow, and he goes staggering back and falls down.
All right.
In the alley, the first archer you saw, Norville, he is attempting to just turn and run. The other one in the other end of the alley is now running.
Okay.
The one I dumped the crates on.
You hear as all this was going on, you heard crates moving, and a third one comes slipping out. Now, the one who is right by you, you can get an attack of opportunity on him because he's like right there. The other two are fast. They just
gotcha. So he's the one right next to me is trying to leave as well. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to trip him, just like hook my foot under his ankle and knock him down.
Okay, I'm not gonna make you roll for that. It's you just instinct. You just like stick out your leg. To me, that's reflexive almost. And he goes poof, and it's flat and big splash of mud and dirty water in his face.
Great. Then I'd like to, put a knee in his back and keep him there. So you might want to roll for that. Maybe next turn.
Yeah. So combat is effectively over.
Okay.
When they saw their leader go down, these guys split. So. Okay.
They failed a morale check. Oh wait, I'm exposing my age.
There actually is morale in this game. So
I saw some part of that. I didn't read that too heavily. I was like, it may not come up.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see if we can't get something out of this guy.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's ask him some questions.
Those of us with more dynamic personalities should handle that. Not me.
Pick him up and dust him off. Set him
Are you
off.
saying my fists aren't dynamic?
Well, I mean, there's violence, then there's persuasion.
Yeah.
He is on his back like, oh.
It didn't seem like the talkative type.
Yeah, let's pick him up out of the puddle, dust him off, set him up against the wall, and what do you
I
guys?
hold the quarterstaff up against his chin.
Hold on, Norval. Are you moving over there?
Yeah, I knocked him over. I mean, he's right.
Well,
next to me.
no.
Yeah.
There's two guys on the ground. There's the boss, and then there's
the one I'm.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
No,
Which
the other
one are
guy,
you?
the other guy, the big guy's knocked out, right?
He's groaning. He's like,
Okay.
I mean, I could go over there and hit him with my shield and, and knock him out.
Well, who's going to know more, the big guy or the little guy?
The big guy. I'll sit on him.
Well, the little guy might actually be more willing to talk.
Yeah, who's
That's
gonna
also true.
intimidate the little guy?
You guys tell me.
I'll sit on the big guy and you decide what else to do.
Either way, I'm going to restrain the little guy and bring him over to the.
Okay, that's fine. That's I just wanted to make sure that.
I'll go over
Otherwise
to
it
the
was like
big
he's
guy
split.
and kind of
Restraining.
put my knife towards his throat and be like, "Don't get up."
To the big guy, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, "All right, you got me." And the little guy's trying to squirm. He's
Cut it out.
I'm going to limp over there with my poor little bloody hip and be like, that was mean and unnecessary.
Yeah.
He says nothing. So.
What do you want from me?
Yeah. What was the purpose of that?
They wanted our plastic, I bet.
Don't put words in their mouth.
Well, let's see. So you've got a knife to the big guy's throat. Let's take a look here.
I mean, I'm happy to try a persuade roll if you want me.
I think persuade sounds good. With a boon, so which means like an advantage because he has a knife to his throat. So
Okay.
And
sometimes
of course,
people seem to be more willing to talk when.
I have a +5. That's my best skill. So let's
Okay.
see what happens
Nice.
here.
Let's ask.
All right. So that's a 21. Not
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
21.
Okay. All right. And he's like, oh, we was hired by some guy. Said you had a lot of plastic.
Really? That was it? That was your motivation?
Down
Yeah.
here, that's probably all they need.
Yeah, you're not just bad dogs, you're the worst dogs.
I'm not a bad dog. Just do what I have to survive. You wouldn't know.
Well, if what you have to do to survive is hurt other innocent people, then you are a bad dog.
No.
And to show you that you're a bad dog, I'm going to give you some plastic.
What?
And he's kind of like, you would?
Yeah, I would. Because I'm a nice...
You could have just asked.
Could have just asked if you really needed some money.
Well, nobody gives us anything.
Look what you did to my poor pants.
And he kind of looks down. He's like, sorry about that.
Aw.
I will take my knife away and stand up.
Okay.
I will get off his back.
I will give them each...
Put the little guy down.
Little guy just kind of scampers away, and he's like,
Beep.
looking
Yipe,
like,
yipe, yipe, yipe.
So that's it. So who was it who hired you? Did you get his name?
it's a big white and black dog with icy blue eyes.
The
The
husky.
The husky.
Said
He heard we
something
had
about
money.
you guys needing to be tested.
Oh. Okay.
I just want to go underground to the
Okay.
mine.
Oh, I can show you where that is.
Hey, that's worth
Wearing
a
your-
few coins right there.
That's great.
Yes.
And
See, you can earn money without having to hurt people.
now you're just making me feel bad.
Well, lessons
You
learned.
deserve
But
it.
All right, he straps his axe on his back, and he says the other dog says, "Come on, shorty, let's go." And the just kind of begrudgingly. Actually, a little bit. You probably still have the arrow in your leg.
Oh.
So, and he goes up to like try to take it out of your leg.
I have this back.
Actually, I think I probably took that out when I helped
Did you?
her.
Okay, perfect. Okay, all right, that's fine.
That's kind of obvious.
He's kind of like he's kind of like these things cost something. So
Yeah. Arrows
I
cost
hand him
money.
the arrow.
Food costs money.
he will lead you through the alley, and the way it takes you is again through a second place called Spoil Row, a row of partially collapsed but still inhabited miners' houses. And as you're making your way through there, give me a notice check, I think.
Okay.
All of
That's perception is notice.
Yeah,
But they switch the
yeah.
words for it.
Everybody, give me one.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay.
Is that intellect or cunning, babe?
Cunning.
Cunning.
I think it's
I got
cunning.
a 4.
Okay, a 4. You didn't notice anything. So
I'm
I
just
got
looking at my pants.
I got an 11.
an 11. Okay. I think it was
I
Norval.
heard somebody got a
20.
nat 20, so the rest of our rolls may be irrelevant.
Okay. You, while
I got a
you're
13.
while you're going through this way, you catch a scent of something, an animal scent, and with a 20, you're like, rats.
What, rats?
Rats. Yeah.
Rats. I smell rats.
Rats.
You guys know any rats?
Where are they? They're
That's
good and
It's
eaten.
Biggie and Shorty.
And you start following your nose as the scent is getting stronger, and you come up to a spot where one of the houses on Spoil Row has completely collapsed, and there is actually a rescue effort going on. There are there are people
from the earthquake.
digging. Yeah, there's like people digging like parts of this house out, and the smell is coming from in there.
Are there dogs trapped in there?
Give me another notice roll, please.
I don't bother to
Oh man, I had a 2.
regardless of who's trapped in there, I rush forward to help them dig out.
Okay. Yeah, there is.
I
It looks
follow
like.
suit.
Okay, part of the roof is like collapsed, and it wasn't very strong to begin with, and the doorway has collapsed, and there's some older dogs trying to lift some of these beams out of the way.
Okay. Jump in and try to help with one of the beams.
Okay. Give
Stand
me
back, old man. Let us help.
give me a might roll, please. Or whoever is going to try to lift.
At 20!
Oh,
I don't
Jesus.
do might.
I'm wasting them all on
You're wasting them all.
things where it don't make much difference.
Okay.
10.
People would disagree.
True.
Okay.
But an 18 would have been just as good.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, it would. Okay. Whoever got 15 or higher, you're helping to lift these beams out of the way. And what you're seeing is it looks like this house was above this spot, but like just crumbled, kind of fell down the trash heap.
Yo.
So you're having to. There was a small terrier in there, an older dog. She kind of comes climbing out of the wreckage. It's like,
Come on out, ma'am. Anybody
Okay.
else in there?
no, you don't find anyone else in there.
I go over to the terrier and see if I can help her out.
Yeah, she looks like she has some wounds.
I'm going to give her the aid action.
Okay. Do you have to roll for that?
I don't know.
Okay. I don't know either.
I think the person has to roll.
Oh, they have to roll?
Well, no, it's.
I mean, that's what happened with Lilibet.
No, you made the healing roll or the heal check,
Yeah.
and then they got to spend a stamina die.
Oh, okay.
That's what I. That's.
Oh,
I know.
yeah, that's right. Because I
Yeah.
rolled a 20 the last time. Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't do so good this time. I
Okay.
rolled a 7.
I think you have to get a 10 with what it says. So I could I
Well,
could
do you
use
have
one
a?
of my inspiring words, though. I have 3 more left, so I could use one to
Yeah.
Save it.
save it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'll be honest, save it.
Advantage, you're up.
Yeah. We'll say you managed to get her out. The older dog, he's like, thank you very much, my wife. You saved my wife. And
I managed to walk her over to somebody else who would then know how to help her.
Right. There you go.
Yeah. There are other dogs like people coming up the hill. This looks like this rescue effort's been going on like most of the day. As they're
What about the rat
some-
smell?
well, it gets much stronger, and what you find is beneath the ruins of this house that's where that scent is coming from. It looks like there probably was some kind of entrance here, and then the house fell on top of it. But as you guys started moving wood and things like that, you're starting to get that scent much stronger.
I'm
So
wondering
now
if
all
there's
of
some
us are smelling it.
Yeah. It
We
takes
should go-
it takes you a few minutes to basically clear the area out, and then you find a hole in the spoil. It looks like it's been dug out, and that's where you really start
trapped
that
under
rat,
that.
to get that rat scent.
Imagine
from.
that, just be walking down the
Oh,
street. doing
I'm
the
going.
asphalt.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's where we need to head, guys.
Okay. The hole is small enough for all but the most heavily armored or largest dogs to enter without issue.
I'm
I'm
good.
Okay.
I don't wear any armor.
Okay. But are you considered large?
No.
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 So, but I bet our new-
I'm a medium.
Okay. Medium. Okay. Is anyone? No one's a large dog, or is Norval?
Norval, you're not. No,
I'm tall and skinny, but
Okay.
you're a Great Dane, are you?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
You're not going to get in there very easily.
Okay. But I'll still get in there.
Well, as we did in the game that I played in, my character was very large, so they found a way to grease him and slide him down into.
Where's that mud? Where's that mud at?
I will give you that freebie. Because,
I mean, I got a bunch of blood on my hip here. I could use.
But yeah, my dog was very big, and like the only way they got him through was they like greased him basically and slid him down. So, if you would like to go gather mud,
I don't have any sort of mechanical
I could go back and get some
Mm,
grease from the
um,
sausages. If
big
that,
to put you all.
No, that's probably not enough. I think the mud will do. It'll slick him up enough. He'll have to take a
Okay.
bath later, but
yeah, I will probably require a roll to see how you. Everyone else can relatively slip in, but the Great Dane, yeah, you're gonna have a little bit of trouble.
I think we need a group roll on this one.
Well, that's
What do we-
what I was going to do. Is it's probably going to be a
what
group roll.
what skill do we want to roll to try to get him down there?
that might?
might,
Okay.
and you can either try to push him down, or you can be down below and try to pull him down.
I'm gonna pull him down because I'm already in the
Okay.
hole.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
All right.
I got an 11.
Okay.
I rolled a 20.
I got a 4.
Actually, the it was supposed to be Dex. Now that I'm reading it, but it's fine.
No,
Oh,
No, it's fine. We'll go with what you guys roll because I think I heard a 20 somewhere.
Yeah, that
I
makes
got
it a 24 with agility.
Okay.
I got a 12.
Okay.
With the -1, I got a 12.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I do some origami stuff on him. Just push his head to the side, push his shoulder down, and pull,
Okay.
and he pops.
Okay.
do not fold, spindle, or mutilate.
You
Don't worry, you'll feel so much better after this.
That's a
Well-
famous last words.
It's called chiropractic. I heard about it.
as
It
they
hurts.
as they pull you in, luckily you manage to come through, but as you come in, you're going to drop to the ground. Roll me a 1d8, please.
All right. 8.
Oof.
Ooh, 8 points of damage.
You're gonna take 8 points of damage because you come down with a thud. Everyone else kind of got in and kind of
Oh, I landed on him.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm unconscious.
Oof.
Alright, I'm gonna use one of my inspiring words to heal Norval.
Okay, inspired word heals.
Yeah, you roll your whatever your stamina die is, you get to roll it. And,
Does that use up my stamina die?
allows the ally to immediately use a stamina die to regain stamina points or spell points.
Okay.
Wow, that's what.
Roll the 6. And we don't go to negatives.
correct.
No, you're
0, right? Yeah. So
Okay.
that puts me at 6.
Now, if you guys chose to rest for a bit, you could.
Oh, we should before we go
No,
exploring some strange
rats.
hole.
Rats,
Okay.
let's get him.
All right.
Yeah.
Get 'em.
I mean, I haven't used any spell points, so I'm good. But
the rat smell is very strong down here now.
I'm after it.
Okay. You come down and you find you are in a tunnel, and they are very long and narrow, and larger dogs are forced to crawl, so you have to get down and kind of doggy scooch along to get through. Very small dogs maybe just be able to hunch over.
Yeah.
You can see
Like this.
these.
You gotta do it like this.
So I have no problem about it.
I'm just going to crawl.
Okay. You see, and then you move forward, and then you get to an area where you can see 4 tunnels from the entrance you stand in. 3 stretch out into the unlit darkness, while a 4th is illuminated by candles. A small altar sits in the center of the room with a white coat hanging from an oddly circular hook atop a metal pole. 3 cages are suspended from the ceiling behind it. A rank odor draws your attention to one side of this irregularly shaped room, where you can see a small alchemical workshop. A giant rat sleeps on top of a pile of dirty straw, the chain attaching it to the wall, tinkling slightly as it moves. So you kind of came down this thing, kind of moved down a hallway, a tunnel, and came out into this central
larger
room.
chamber.
Yes, yeah.
And then there's three lit or 3 shadowy exits or tunnels and 1 lit tunnel, not counting the one we came in.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Think of them
And
like
there's a-
ahead of you. So
Right. There's an alchemical table or a table with alchemical stuff on it. A coat rack with a white coat.
Mhm.
And a rat sleeping on some fur or hay or something that's chained up.
Mhm. Yep.
Okay.
What
That
color
sum it
is
up?
the rat?
he is gray.
Rat colored.
Rat color.
All right. You guys keep an eye out. I'm going to see if I can't free this poor rat.
I'm going to take a look at the alchemical table and see if I can't figure out what they've been messing around with.
Poor rat. No, rat is game. It's its prey.
No, rats is people too.
Rats are vermin.
Talk about this for me.
See?
Well,
Only
you
rats
each,
are people.
you each have your own
Tats.
opinions on rats.
Yes.
This is a exceedingly large rat. Like not like standard people size.
Yeah, it's not people rat, it's rat.
As big as as a smaller dog breed?
Much bigger.
Bigger than
Oh.
a breed.
Yeah.
Okay.
But not as big as a Great Dane.
Probably pushing it.
pushing it. Yeah.
Buffet.
That's unusual.
That's a big rat.
Yeah.
Hey, you.
A rat of unusual size.
Mr. Rat.
Yes. Rouse.
Let's see if I can't get you out of here. Why are you all chained up?
Does the rat speak?
Yeah, rats don't speak.
But this one might.
You're gonna keep talking to it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I told him I'm trying to get him out, and I asked him why he's chained up.
I'm gonna listen for anything coming up behind us or down one of the tunnels or whatever.
Okay.
I'm gonna be on guard.
Let me see something here.
I am slowly raising my quarterstaff, ready to strike down at the rat.
Okay. And like I said, you guys did notice there were 3 cages in the room, suspended in the air.
Oh, are they full? Are there other rats?
When you look up, it looks like there are 3 dogs. There are dogs in each one.
Dogs?
And let me find. The notes have been going to the wrong place here. Sorry, guys. Really? Okay. So, all right. So first, let's go with Rusty, who was checking out the table.
Okay.
You notice that there are some looks like a book on there.
Okay. Mine.
You can't quite make out what it says.
Okay.
Could you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
That would be cunning.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the adventure has things called the wrong titles.
Yeah.
So
I have a feeling.
It's an older adventure.
yeah.
But it checks out.
Yeah.
What do I have? I think I have +1 on cunning. I do. Okay. So rolling die. That is an 18.
Okay. You notice that there is a thin wire, very, very carefully, across the top of the book that goes under the altar.
So if somebody doesn't want somebody messing with their stuff.
Yeah.
That's all right. All right. I won't touch the book for now. But I do want to look at the rest of the alchemical. Like, I won't touch the book, but I want to see if I can figure out what they're doing. Are they making a potion? Are they just distilling some water? Are they doing anything?
It looks like, yeah, there's a couple full beakers with some different colored liquids in there. You can't tell what they were making. And with that roll, you're kind of like, were they making anything at all? Or
right? Is it more of a distraction?
Yeah, that you get the feeling more like once you saw the trap, you're kind of like, yeah, I think that might be more of a distraction. So
okay, they want you to trigger the trap and maybe cause an explosion. So we're not going to do that. All right, then I will back away.
Okay. Let's see. So Norval was talking to the rat.
Yep.
Okay. He doesn't seem like he wants to talk. In fact, he kind of shakes his head, and he kind of goes like this, and the chain starts to rattle.
He understands
like he's starting to like pull like he's trying to break the chain.
I need to find a key. Where's the key for the chain?
No,
Don't touch the alchemical table.
My quarterstaff comes down upon the rat.
Okay. All right.
Bad rat, no biscuit.
Make an attack roll, please.
Yeah, that's a 4.
If you do anything, you just tap it, and it's gonna.
Yeah, I hit the chain and make more noise.
He's now gonna just try to jump out and bite at you. So.
Stay still.
He was sort of asleep. What's your defense?
13.
Okay, yeah, he hit you. So he is gonna bite. Let's see, it's not much. You take 3 damage. His teeth just kind of like bit right into like the front of your shirt or leather or whatever you have on. So he's like. Okay, and Lilibet, what were you doing?
I want to to inspect the cages. Try to see if I see some way of like lowering them down or opening them.
Yeah, give me a probably just a notice roll to like kind of look around.
That's a 3.
Nope. You're like, they're high up.
Yeah, there's dogs up there.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can't try to get them down then. I would
Okay.
not touch that table. It's booby trapped.
Can we try? Can I try to just talk to the dogs? Do they look like they're?
Conscious?
Oh, yeah.
You can call up if you want to.
Hey, are you guys okay up there?
Who's there?
I am Lilibet Cavalier. Representative of the Royal Pioneers of Pugmire. Do you need rescuing?
Be careful. There's the rat with the burning liquid. Be careful.
The rat with burning liquid too.
Yeah, we're trying to get rid of the rat.
And we know about, well, I'm guessing the alchemical table is the burning liquid.
Just hang on up there. We're going to figure out a way to get you out. I mean, I'm not going to figure it out.
The rat is pulling. Meanwhile, the rat is really trying to pull
All right,
on
knock the rat
that
out.
chain.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm trying.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will try to help Lilibet figure out how to get the cages down.
Okay.
Right.
Make a notice roll, Rusty.
Somebody
Okay.
smarter than me figure that out.
Well, I at least have +1 on the cunning parts, so that helps. 20 + 1. And that is a 16. 15 + 1.
Okay. You spot over on the wall there is a what looks like a crank almost.
Okay.
And you see that there is a rope going up.
Okay. Lilibet, come. I think I spotted how to get them down, and we'll try to run the crank.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you guys try to knock out
out
a
the rat.
rat that's chained.
Yeah.
I
One
mean,
of
come on.
one of the links on the chain is like popped.
Uh-oh.
It's yeah. It's and it's like,
Swinging.
Grab Ruby and pull her back. Pull them back
Back
away
swing.
from the thing. Let's go. Get him to the face.
okay. All right. So you're going to who's I guess Norville. You've pulled Ruby back. Ruby, are you still trying to swat at it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop.
Ooh,
Bad
I
dog.
get him. I get him this time. Wonk.
No, I'm blocking the.
That's
Oh.
16.
Oh, okay. Oh, hold
I'm
on.
not
Okay.
going to let them
Okay.
beat up a chained up person.
Okay. Okay. So, all right. So
It's
then,
not
Ruby,
a person, it's a rat.
Ruby, you hit Norville
Guard
then.
dog. The guard rat.
Interposing. He's interposing himself.
It's like,
Okay.
if you actually lived in the wild, you'd understand this is food.
Over there. Bad dog.
Not.
Chained people.
It's gonna get out and attack us.
Stop antagonizing it.
I'm trying to knock it out.
That's what I said. Stop antagonizing it.
Fine, you take care of the rat.
Keep an eye on it. If it breaks,
I'm not keeping an eye on it.
if it breaks the chain, then you continue.
It already broke its chain.
There's another one. It's still pulling. Crap.
Silly
Okay.
bad
In the
tricks of
meantime,
kids.
you guys are cranking
Cranking
the
the
and
chain,
you
cages.
notice that the cages are starting to come down.
Yay!
I will reluctantly knock my bow
Okay.
in case this thing fully breaks free and attacks us.
Okay. All right.
This
I
person-
fold my arms and glower.
Yes. Give him the evil look.
And you find in the cages. Where did they? Da, 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 da. One of the cages you find. Let me get back to the cast here. This is not that. Sorry, I should have had this part ready to go here. Okay. Oh, where are they? Harriet, and I'm trying to find out what house she's in. It doesn't matter for what we're doing. Harriet Poodle, she was the one who was speaking. And you also find a greyhound by the name of you can tell she's a Labrador. That's all you can tell.
Is or was?
Is.
Okay.
They all appear to be alive.
Okay.
But all of them were only one of them was conscious. Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. Harriet Poodle. And then the other one is another greyhound, and he is much older looking, as kind of a arrogant snarl on his face. But they appear to be knocked out.
We should do something to help these individuals get better, but the rat is a problem.
And hurry, because this rat seems to be rather aggressive.
Well, I don't know that we're going to be able to do anything to help them until we can get them out of this place, which would require a lot of effort.
Well,
All right, well, trade places with me. I'll pick one of them up.
Okay.
Keep an eye on Mr. Rat here.
I will do so.
I can try to carry one. Is that a might roll?
Yeah. You'd basically just try to carry them. In your case, more like dragging them. But
Yeah.
I got a 15.
okay. Yeah, you kind of get your arms underneath their shoulders and kind of just start dragging. Now you're gonna take them back the way you came in.
Yeah, basically, it's the only way we know.
Okay.
There's no point in going the other way when we don't know what lies ahead.
Yeah.
That's fine. Just making sure. So okay.
Yeah.
All right. What you're gonna have to do though is you're gonna have to have somebody up at the top to be able to hand
To help get them up.
Yeah.
All right.
Why don't you do that, Rusty?
Well, I don't have a lot of might, so I'm not going to be very good at lifting.
He's tall and thin.
Yeah, I'm a Weimaraner. I don't really do the strength thing. If we found a way to use, you know what? No, that doesn't work that way. I have a reverse gravity spell, but it's basically feather fall. So if we were falling, this would be great.
Yeah.
Except, but wait a minute. How much? I also have magic paw, but I don't think that lifts that much.
No, that'll only be a few pounds.
Yeah. I'm going to say if I could use magic paw, but
All right, so a little bit. You go up first. I'll pass the unconscious people up to you. Give Harry a boost. Ruby and Rusty will cover our rear.
Yes, we'll focus. We'll keep our attention on the rat just in case in case it gets loose. If it does, well, we may be forced to defend ourselves. Right, Ruby?
Right.
I don't think she'd need much force.
The good thing is
exactly.
Big rats may not be able to follow us through the tunnel very easily.
It's going to take you a couple minutes to carry them over.
I'd rather do that. So long as we're not, as we don't get attacked during this process, I'm more than happy to continue.
As you are getting the third one up and out, Ruby and Rusty, that's when you see that chain just snaps.
Okay.
And that rat is just
Attack.
coming straight at you.
All right. Pew!
Okay. All right.
Fire when ready, Gridley.
Alrighty.
Fiery.
Yeah, we're gonna go with Ruby, Rat, Rusty.
Okay.
So, okay.
Ruby
So-
Ruby was kind of on the wary anyway.
Exactly. That's why I'm not
Right.
bothering with initiative. She was kind of watching. Rusty, you were kind of helping.
Yeah, well, I was more or less watching both things to make sure.
Yeah, exactly.
And
So
the
that's-
hallways to make sure nothing was coming down.
Yeah.
So,
So,
Ruby,
okay.
go.
All right, whack.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack, please.
I rolled a 9.
Oh,
Okay. Rat goes leaping at. Ooh, and he snaps his teeth and misses Ruby. Like it just like you managed to just like, and he goes. Okay. All right, Rusty.
All right, we're going to try a freeze ray today.
Okay.
And that is a 17 plus 4, 21.
Got him. Roll your damage.
Yeah, much better.
Right.
And that's 4. Woo!
Okay.
4 points of cold damage on the rat. That probably matters.
Okay. You're really definitely slowing him down.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Ruby.
All right. Have at thee. A 9 again.
Okay.
I'm not very good at this.
And guess what? He rolled a 9 again. so you two are basically just missing each other.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to freeze the rat again.
to help them out. I know it'll take a few rounds, but
Yeah, you'll be there soonish.
Well, you were at the bottom of the tunnel, right? I was at the top,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you have a
and
better
people
chance.
do this. I'll be
I
like,
rolled
"Here,
a
I'm going back."
13 to hit the rat.
You hit.
Oh, good. All right, roll 1d4. And that is 3.
Okay.
3 points of cold damage.
Yeah. He kind of takes it against, and he's kind of just starting to slink away. Like
Oh no, you don't.
snapping, but he's Norville and Lilibet will be there on the next go round. So okay,
ahead.
so back to Ruby then. So
Grrr. Ha ha ha! 19.
okay,
There you
roll your
go.
damage, please.
She
You're gonna
knew
do
she
a
had to
little more
hurry
than
up
me.
and knock him out before
7
Norval
points
got.
of damage. Whack.
Okay, are you trying to kill him or are you trying to knock him out?
Yeah, he's gone.
Okay,
She
you're
wants
gonna
him
try to
dead.
kill him.
I don't
All right.
like rats.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you swing your quarterstaff, hit him in the head, and you hear this like large crack, and he falls over and goes limp.
Ha!
And that's when Norville and Lilibet come running in.
Squeezing out of the tunnel.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Actually, she comes running in. You're.
The rat tried to bite us.
Oh, well, that's too bad. Poor guy.
Yes, poor rat.
What could have driven him to such extremes?
Harsh
He was
conditions.
a rat.
Harsh treatment.
Harsh take. Yeah, why would someone chain somebody up down here? That's just wrong.
Well, that's what I agree with you. That's why we're rescuing the other dogs. Unfortunately, the rat took umbrage at that.
Yeah.
If the rat can take
We
umbrage.
got them out, but we should probably go back and maybe escort them to safety.
Well, what about all the other workers? Weren't there other people still up there?
Yes, they'll take care of them.
Yeah, did you see anybody a little bit?
There
Yeah, I
were.
can-
Yeah, there were. There
I can
were.
others
also
up there.
scurry back up
Yeah.
there, yeah.
Yeah.
check
Yeah.
on them.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we have 3.
I paid
We
the
have-
guy who led us here to take him back.
Okay.
Okay.
I'd
We
like
have
to
four
and
four
find out-
entrances out. 3 with lights, or 3 with shadows, and 1 with a candle.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking the one with the candle.
Well, do we need to talk to the dogs we rescued some more before we
I'd like to
see
try to
if we
find
can
out who captured
Okay,
them.
we can go talk to them first.
real
Okay,
quick?
so you're gonna have to. Norville's gonna have to squeeze back down the tunnel again.
Maybe you
It's
should
getting
just tell
bigger
me.
every time I go.
Maybe you
Why
should just,
don't we just send Lilibet? She can ask some questions. She's the talker anyways, and we'll stay here and make sure nothing else.
why don't you
you
just
know.
write what are your questions, Norval?
Who captured them? Why were they
Okay.
here?
Okay, those
Who
are
are
easy
they?
questions. Okay, I can remember those. If I forget, I'll just run back down again. And then
And the second question was, wait, hold that.
Yeah, what?
Okay.
She just likes showing off to Norval how quick and easy she can just bound it back and forth up through this phone.
Taunting is poor form, but funny. Okay, yeah, you get back up there. You get back up there a little bit, and yeah, the one dog that you
The poodle was conscious, I thought.
yeah, Harriet Poodle. She's like, we were beset by rats. They were storming the house. They were looking for something, and the next thing I know, I was in this horrid tunnel. Thank you for saving us.
That sounds horrible. Did you get any sense of why the rats abducted you?
They seemed like they were looking for something. I don't know if they were like more like robbers than assassins.
Looking for something. What do you mine down there?
I'm not a miner.
Okay.
They attacked me in my home and
wait.
brought me to this place.
That's weird. Why would they do that? They were looking for something in your house?
Apparently, yes. Thieves.
Where's your house? Where do you live?
She is shit, wrong book. I forget what house she was in. She was in the Greyhound house. And the other two dogs are greyhounds. So
Okay.
I'm talking with a capital H.
yes. She will tell you that she is the housekeeper for the greyhounds.
So the rats broke into their house.
Mm-hmm.
They were looking for something, but you don't know what.
No.
Do you know if they found what they were looking for?
I do not know, ma'am. The next thing I know, I was in this horrid cage.
Did you see any other dogs down
Just my employers.
there? Your companion?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
The two greyhounds, yeah.
Mhm.
Alright.
Yeah. And they were kind of tightly in those cages, so.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And did you overhear the rats? Could they talk?
I heard talk beneath us, in their horrible, scratchy tongue they use. But they seem to be working at some sort of magic, perhaps. And now you don't know if what she calls magic is
Right.
magic.
Alchemy
but
or
yeah. Magic with
Rossi
Okay.
does magic, but there's a different kind of magic.
All right. Well, you should get back to your home. Trying to think if there's a way that you could let us know if once you get home if something went missing. Did you by chance have a relic in your house?
And she kind of makes a face like, every great house has a relic, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay.
You might want to check and see if
You
that's
might
missing.
want to check and see if it's still there when you get back.
And so she's like, what? Oh my goodness. Put the paw up
Yeah.
to her.
Oh my goodness, indeed. Okay, well, thank you. I'm glad we were able to help you. We'll check in with you, and as soon as we get a chance, and make sure that you guys are all right, and also check to see if anything did actually go missing.
Yep.
All right. My other question is, did the fur on the rat match the fur that we found on the window?
I'll give it to you. Yes.
Yes.
It's rat fur.
Good thinking.
Okay.
And you say
All right.
investigate instincts.
Cavaliers are very smart. Very smart doggo. Okay, so I'm gonna drop Jack down through the tunnel again. And be like,
Comes in with a whole
okay.
dagger.
Yeah. Okay. So those dogs, were taken from their home. The rats broke into their house. She said they were looking for something, but she doesn't know what they were looking for. But they are a royal family, or not royal family, noble family, and they have a relic in their house, or at least they did. So I told them that they should check that first whenever they get home. We should follow up with them because their relic might also be missing. And the rat's fur. Give me the fur from the. Who's got the fur from the window?
You do.
I have it. Oh,
Rusty does. Match
I
it to the.
I thought I had it.
Sure.
Match it to the rat. Match it to the rat.
The dead rat?
Couldn't remember.
Yeah, the dead rat.
Okay.
Is there another rat around here?
Well, I expect there's probably some other rats. This one was too small to be making any kind of ruckus and was chained up. But I think we're on the right track. I think whatever fur this was belonging to another rat.
Yeah.
That's probably somewhat larger, even still.
Yeah, and they seem to be like not just going after one family's relic. They might be like going after lots of relics.
Yep. That
It might
fits.
not be personal just to that one family, like we thought initially, where maybe they were being targeted for a reason, but
Yeah. The rats are just trying to get everybody's relics so that they can maybe do something with them, some ulterior motive.
yeah, I don't know.
Well, our job is just to find the ball, so let's
Right.
get going.
Well,
Yeah.
we have, 4 exits out of here aside from the way we came in, right? 3 with no light and 1 with light. Is that
Light,
right?
light.
It was 3 or 4? Or 2 or 3?
It was 3 were in darkness. There was 1 who was lit. at
Okay,
candles.
4 total, 3 in
Yeah.
dark. Now, do they go different cardinal directions, or do they just kind of separate on one side or something?
Separate on one side.
Okay.
We'll say the one on the with the lights is the one on the right, just to keep
Okay.
it simple. So,
Okay.
um, anybody walking past the altar again? Does anyone have a no arcana, culture, or religion?
I have all 3 of those.
History.
Actually, no, I have arcana, culture, and history, not religion.
Okay. How about anybody else?
History.
I just have history. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think any of us have religion.
Okay, you're taking another look at that altar. Try making a roll of that.
Which one? Arcana, culture?
Whichever
both.
one you're better at.
I'm equally the same.
Okay.
So I'll
Dealer's
try,
choice.
Yeah, I'll do arcana because that's usually Matt's preference.
yeah. Yeah.
Don't forget, y'all, if you're using one of your, what do they call them, the primary attributes in here, like for me it's agility and cunning, you
Oh right.
have
Take it with a band.
advantage when you're using that.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. I can
can
remember how to type the syntax.
That's
Or-
why I put those in all caps.
Yeah. Oh, is that why they're in? Yeah.
I was supposed to remember.
There we go. All right, so 18 plus 4 is 22.
Nice. You're looking at this again. You're like, you know what? I don't know if this is much science as maybe like a ritual.
Hmm.
And
They were sacrificing something.
and you remember somewhere hearing about something of the cult of Labotor?
Labotor?
Some kind of
Labotor. Hmm.
cult. And you're like, I think they might have. And well, you know, the stories always talk about them experiments with alchemy and psionics,
Yeah.
but they definitely have used this altar before. But definitely that book was booby-trapped.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which I'm curious about, but they probably know how to disarm it. Is anybody good at disarming those kind of traps, or do we want to just let that go?
I don't have anything.
I
I could roll an agility roll with advantage, but I mean,
I don't think you guys have a rogue, as it were.
Yeah.
I don't have any sort of tool to cut the wire or anything like that.
Yeah. All right. Let's give that a pass until we can figure until it's safer some way.
Technically, I have a cutlass. I could
Yeah, no.
cut the wire, but
We can disarm the trap the old-fashioned way, but that might hurt.
yeah.
we just throw a ball at it. Yeah.
There's always ways
Yeah.
to undo traps.
Yes, exactly. Unfortunately, we don't know the results of that, so let's not take any unnecessary chances. All right. So we have 3 shadowy hallways and 1 with light. I'm suggesting we go down the one with the light.
Like, it's probably more often used.
It is slightly bigger than the one you came in, but Norville is still going to have to crawl through it. So, what's the order? What's the marching or / crawling order?
Some people down.
Ruby or Lilibet want to go first?
Yeah, I will go either first or last. I don't care whichever.
Okay.
Ruby, do you care?
I don't. Whether first or last, that's all good for me.
Alright, I can lead the way, and Ruby can bring up the rear. That way we keep Rusty in the middle so he doesn't,
So I already said I'm bringing up the rear so I don't slow people down.
All right, so why don't we do this? Lilibet, me, Ruby, or Norville.
Yep.
Sound good?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Alright.
And don't forget, you guys have fortune you can spend as well, which
forgot
helps
about
you sometimes in re-rolling and things like that. So
Yeah.
I've got my shield up.
How much fortune do we have?
1 point, one fortune die, or 1 fortune
I think you
token?
each have 2 essentially.
Oh,
so there's
2,
like
okay.
a total of 8.
Among the group.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Definitely be
Okay.
using that.
Okay. Right. You get into the tunnel. What you find is that there are candles at regular intervals. They've almost built like sconces in the wall.
Okay.
So this tunnel looks like it's been here for a while. This is not something that was just done recently. It's definitely they've almost kind of reinforced it. So, Ruby, as you're coming through, can you make me a cunning check, please? Cunning test.
I
guess they
can
call this.
indeed. Okay. That would be a 13.
Okay. You detect there is a wire in front of you. Like you're,
Help.
like one of those, just as you do the whole like the paw reaches out, then you see the
I was second to last. Was that a little bit?
I thought Ruby was going first.
That's okay. Ruby went first.
Okay, then yes.
I'll
Okay.
be second to last.
Okay.
Small retcon.
I'm sorry, I thought you said Ruby was going first. So.
Yeah, I honestly don't even remember what I said.
Okay.
Me and Norville were in the middle. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Well. Okay. Yeah. So you have seen a wire in front of you. Can you make me an agility test? If you would like to try to cut it, or if you'd like to try to crawl under it, which would be difficult.
Well,
There's
I
no way in
do
hell
have a-
Norville's getting under it. So.
yeah.
Yeah.
I have a filleting knife, so I'm going to try to cut it and hopefully not trip it.
Okay. Okay. Why don't you go ahead and give that a roll, please?
Okay, so that's an 18.
Okay. You cut it and pray to the spirit of man,
Mhm.
and nothing happens.
I'm a good dog. I'm a good dog.
Yes. We have
Okay.
disabled the trap.
Thank goodness
Yay.
you didn't find those Claymore artifacts.
Face
They,
towards enemy. What does that mean?
You'll find out.
Yeah.
What's
Okay.
an enemy?
I hope not.
Bad dogs. No.
Yeah.
Bad dogs, rats.
Okay. You continue down this tunnel. It winds and actually starts to go up. So you kind of find you're having to kind of scratch your paws to kind of start, but then you eventually get to a spot where you pull yourself up. And I'll wait to describe it till everybody's there.
Okay. Well, I'm next, and
Okay.
then Norval, and then Lilibet's bringing up the rear. Or
No.
no, Norval's bringing up the rear. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right. I'm next.
Okay.
What do I see?
Okay.
Or are we just gonna wait for everybody?
Yeah, just wait till everybody gets out.
Okay.
Okay.
Unless there's
Everybody
another
out?
trap, we're all gonna get in there,
Yeah.
or get up there.
There is no trap.
Hey,
Okay.
there should be, but no.
Well, I can always change my mind. The stone-walled room you find yourself in as you emerge from the rough tunnel dug through one of its floor is full of moldering sacks. A reinforced door leads to somewhere else.
One door leading out, you said?
Yeah.
And a lot of moldering sacks.
The hole that we're coming out of, is it like, is it just like dug hole, or is it like, is there formed stone around it? Like this looks like some sort of just a open escape hatch or something?
This looks like formed stone.
Okay.
Someone has built this at some point.
Okay. So the door, whoever comes in here is either getting a sack or going in this hole, going back to the underground central chamber, as it were. So we want to be careful when we go to open that door. I'm assuming it's, well, let's take a look at the door once we're all up and in there.
Yeah,
Does it look like it has a lock, or is it just, or does it open inward, outward?
It opens inward.
Does
Okay.
this look like it might be somebody's basement that they've tunneled into?
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Okay.
Well, we can either try the door or go back to the main room and check one of the other 3 shadowy passages.
We best try the room.
I'm
That way
Try
we're
the
sure.
door.
Yeah, let's try the door. See if we can.
And
All right.
and
Open
looking
the
at the door,
crack.
you see a lock on it. Even though it opens in, there's a lock on the
All
inside.
right, well. So we need a key, or we need a locksmith, or somebody who's good at picking locks.
Right.
Anybody?
Or
I'm-
somebody strong enough to break it.
Well, that's the other option. Do we have anybody strong enough to break it down?
You don't think that maybe they would keep a spare key in here?
Why keep it on the inside if it's locked?
So you can't get locked.
The logic doesn't make sense.
You can't get
If
locked.
it was somebody's home, the lock would be on the other side.
Right.
Right.
Unless it's a lock that passes through.
I don't know.
But somebody deliberately put the lock on this side. So
Oh, they did.
So it's like what?
that's what I'm
padlock?
saying is yeah, it's like a padlock in this.
Oh.
Like you're,
Not a normal
Yeah.
door lock.
Oh, I'm thinking
Yeah.
like a key lock. Okay.
no,
so
no,
they
no,
padlocked it.
no.
Okay.
There is actually a padlock on this side of
On
the door.
this side of the. That is weird.
That is not normal.
Well, I mean, we could look around and see if we could find a key, but
Yeah, you guys do that, and I'm gonna try picking the lock with my flame knife.
I will search.
Good luck.
I'll do a search check and see if we can find a key in here. It's a long shot, but
Yeah.
I'll
Right.
go to
Why
world.
don't you do your search first?
Yeah, let me try it. Search is one of my skills, so. I think it's +4. To double check. Yes, okay. Well, I get advantage, so. Well, it didn't roll. Let's see. I might get better than a 12, but that'll go to 16. Okay, so I got a 12 and a 2. So 16 total on the search check.
Okay. It takes you a while moving empty sacks of grain, things like that. You do
Mhm.
find a key.
Yay!
Oh.
All right, found it.
Yay.
It's not
Let's
the
try
right.
it in the lock.
It goes in. And it unlocks.
Yay!
Okay.
Click.
Okay.
All right.
The
and the door opens towards us. So.
Yes. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So when you open it, it kind of scrapes against the floor. And as you open it, you notice the other side has no handle. It's almost literally looking like part of the wall.
Aha.
So someone, from what you deduce, someone has built this as like a secret entrance to this place.
Yeah. Yeah, from this place is the secret, because it has the hole leading back to the central chamber.
Yes.
Makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
From wherever we are, they'd want to hide this entrance
Mhm.
to their secret lair. Okay.
Well, that rules that out.
Okay. Okay. So you see there is a passage. You're not sure where you are, but it seems like a maybe a castle, a noble house of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
Who has the best? I guess it's still notice.
I have noticed.
I mean, I have it as a skill, but I can give it a shot.
I do not. I just have +1. Anybody have the cunning? Are they good on cunning skills? Because then you would get the 2 d20s.
I'm good.
Yeah.
on-
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah, you can use. Yeah, cunning.
All right, notice. 3.
Nope.
That was with advantage.
Okay.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, I got a 7, so that's
Okay.
not helpful.
About
On
Ruby.
2 d20s, you got a 7.
No, I don't have advantage on.
Oh,
cunning.
you don't have advantage. Okay,
I
never
was
mind.
just trying.
Only Norval has the advantage. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
About
Okay.
Ruby.
I mean, I can try too, but I'm
rolled a
not
5.
great at it.
Yeah.
We'll all
I'm
give
not
it a try at this
noticing
point.
anything.
Okay.
Is having a skill in something it adds +2 or something? Oh, you add your experience points.
Yeah, you had your modifier, whatever the experience thing is, +1. I think at this level for us.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, I got 4, not 3.
It is.
That would be a 7 for me.
It is tough to get a win in this game.
Yeah. The best I got an 11.
Okay.
I got a 10 +1, so I think that was
Okay.
the best out of all 4 of us.
Yeah. You notice just as they're on top of you, there's a rat walking by.
Walking?
Yes. And
Oh.
because again, there's rat people like in.
Oh, right.
Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
I was
So there
thinking
is
the other rat was a 4-legged rat.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
He was more feral and giant, but this looks like there's a rat walking by, and just as you're like sticking your head out to look, you practically bumped into him, and
Whoa.
he said, "Oh,
Terribly sorry.
Does he run or does he?
well, no, he hasn't
Everybody
had a
go-
chance to do anything yet."
Yeah.
Oh, I think we should try to grapple him.
Okay, Ruby.
So Lily says, "Get him!"
Jump him.
I'm down for the get 'em.
Don't hurt him. Just grapple him. Just don't
Okay.
let him run.
Get him or get her. That's
Get her,
your
Ray.
plan, right?
I'll
Get her, Ray.
the arms do that.
Okay. Make me a, I guess, dexterity to see if you reach out and touch someone.
This is your chance, Ruby.
Oh, you want me to do it?
Whatever. You better do it quick.
It was Lily's idea.
Oh, I can do it. I'm sorry. All right, hang on. You said agility, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. I rolled out with advantage. That advantage didn't really help. I got a 9.
Okay. All right. He gives out a, "Who are you, intruder?"
Well,
Who are
And-
you?
And he's reaching for, looks like a dagger or something at his.
Hey! We're not here to harm you.
He's pulled his dagger out. Intruders.
Well, I
Get 'em.
see. It's gonna be like that, is it?
Yep,
Well-
it is.
Fair.
Okay. Just to keep things simple, let's have you guys roll your initiative again.
Alright. 16.
Okay, 16.
7.
Okay,
18.
18. Okay,
6.
6. Okay.
Rusty's like, what? What happened?
Okay, Rusty was. I'm sorry. Rusty was 6.
Are you fighting again?
Norville was. I'm sorry.
16.
16. I know somebody got an 18 there.
Lilibet,
Lilibet got an
which
18.
makes sense. She's already trying to grapple him.
Okay. and Ruby?
7.
7. Okay. All right. We're gonna roll for the guard. And he's going last. Okay. All right. So Lilibet,
Yeah.
what do you want to do?
I'm gonna try again to try to just grapple him. I don't want to hurt him because I just want to talk to him.
Okay.
And I'll be like, come on, just be still. We just want to talk to you. Be still. And I got a 17 that time.
Okay. So you're gonna try to just hold him,
Yeah.
grapple him. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go with. Looks like Norville next.
All right. I'm going to help grapple him.
Okay. All right. He's pretty thin and wiry, so the two grabbing him is pretty much going to keep him.
Dogpile on the
still.
rat. Dogpile on the
Yeah.
rat.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to clamp down on his muzzle
Okay.
and then
So
like motion to Lily to like, come on,
Alright.
let's get him back in the room.
all right. So we're
But
effectively
we-
out of combat unless somebody really wants to hurt him. Ruby.
No.
Okay.
It's not the 2-legged one, it's the 4-legged ones.
Okay. And he's.
we kind of need him to talk, like, to tell us
Shut
who
the door.
Mhm.
Let's shut the door.
Yeah, bring him back into the
Yeah, bring him back in here. Shut the door.
and shut the door.
Okay.
Because on that side, it's concealed or secret.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay. And he's. What are you doing here? You're intruders.
I mean,
Fair.
We're
technically,
investigating.
you're investigating.
Investigating what?
Mysterious tunnels that lead to the mine from here.
This isn't the mine. This is the. Oh. I shouldn't have said that.
Obvious, this isn't.
Whose castle is that?
Come on,
Look, buddy. You
I
can
flick him
talk.
on the nose.
You flick him in the nose, did you say?
Yeah.
Bang! And he's like, the old Transylvania Hound. It's their old house. They weren't using it anymore.
Wait,
Wait.
out of character. Why aren't they? That rings a bell, but I can't
That's
remember.
the people who hired us to investigate.
They have a new house, but
right.
which is much smaller.
Okay.
Why
Right, so
would they
find
need
out
a
that they used to have an old house.
smaller?
You didn't know that, but
Didn't
Did
know.
not
that.
know they used to have an
All
old house.
Didn't think I knew that. All right. So back in character.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
they weren't using it anymore, and we needed a place, so we took over, and we're very good at what we do, and you should let me go, or there's gonna be a lot of trouble on you.
You're very good at what you do. What do you do?
I guard
Guard what?
the house, and
For whom?
mm,
All right. I take out a piece of
Flick him on the
cheese.
nose.
Take out a piece of cheese.
mm.
Mm.
So,
You might need to do more than that. He's kind of gone.
Can I try to persuade him to talk to us?
You certainly can, yeah.
you
Alright.
got your cheese.
Got cheese. I got more than where this came from. I could, Alright, that is a 16.
16. We're only here to help the chemist.
The chemist.
He goes, "Oh, I shouldn't have said that."
Who's he?
He said, "Can I have the cheese anyway?"
Yeah, you can have the cheese.
And if you give him the cheese,
But if you want more cheese, you have to tell me who the chemist is.
Right?
the chemist is he's the one who hired me. Can I have more cheese?
That's
his
not
name.
helpful.
He's like,
All right, yeah. You gotta give me 2 pieces of useful information for another piece of cheese.
the chemist. He knows the secrets of man, and he knows all the secrets and the magical things, and he is going to uncover the I shouldn't say that. No. You can't trick me.
something-
Nope. I'm smart. You
Here's
can't trick me.
Here's a piece of cheese.
No. I'm too smart for that. And he starts like licking his paws to lick any remaining cheese.
Are you?
Hey,
I am.
All
I'm
right.
too smart for this.
All we need to know is where the artifact called the Ball of Fire
He
is.
looks over at you and give me intelligence, whatever. I forget what intelligence is in this game. Might just
Intellect.
let me
It's
intelligence
actually intelligence.
is it? Okay. I know some things they had renamed and
It's intellect, but it's close enough that it doesn't
intellect.
matter.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
We know what you mean.
All right. That would be a 14.
Okay. You see in his eyes that when you said ball of heat, there was some recognition there.
All right, now you need to show us where it is.
Cheese first.
Okay. Yeah. Nice and
Okay.
cheese.
And he gets it, and he starts to
You
eat. Like,
still have some sausage?
he's like eating like really slow, like he's thinking about something. Like you saw before, he would eat real fast. Now he's just like.
Why are you
I'm
eating so
smart.
slowly now? You're stalling. You're stalling for time, aren't you?
It's good cheese. Yes, it's very good cheese.
You're stalling.
I have the key. I think I maybe put the. Well, we have to. Does he? Yeah. I want to lock the door, but I'm afraid we have to go back through there. But we have the key. So.
Well, we're already on the other side.
Yeah, the only way you can
right,
lock
but-
it is
No,
from
we
the
went back
inside.
to the-
So.
Right. Then I have no problem doing that because we have the key. So I'm going to lock the door while they're feeding him cheese.
Okay.
There you go. So nobody can get in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or at least
Alright.
it'll be a lot harder to get in.
Okay.
All right.
We still have to figure out where the ball is.
Right.
All right.
Is the ball in the house? Or is the ball in the tunnels?
And he's like,
Dude, she really hates rats, okay? She really hates rats. So,
and he looks
I'm
like,
being nice. I'm giving you cheese.
do you have the intimidation power, Ruby?
No, I do
just,
Does anybody have the intimidation?
no, I just
I don't think you
No.
guys have it. No. Okay.
No,
Not
I
to
don't
be
think any of us do.
Do a good job of it.
I can always swing my staff and just stop right before his forehead. That's intimidating.
I have a sharp knife.
If you can roll a 17 or over, I will let you stop it like right in front of his face.
Okay.
If you get a 10 to a 15, you're gonna hit him. But if you're willing to take that chance, you can do it.
You always spend your fortune die to
Mhm.
re-roll
Yeah.
it.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yes.
true.
That's what I was gonna suggest.
How many times can I use a fortune?
Well, we have 4 fortunes, but I don't think the group's going to let you do all 4 of them.
More than once.
Well,
Spend them all.
my first roll was a 9, and my second roll was a 3.
Bam!
So-
You hit him. You hit him right in the forehead, and he
Yep.
was like a sack of bricks.
Ah. All right.
Oops.
Well, we know the ball is. He knows where the ball is. Do we want to try to go through the house, or do we want to go back to the tunnels?
I think we should probably just go search through the house.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I'm
we're
not.
here.
I don't disagree with you. I think this tunnel. I think that they're hiding it here. Why would they keep it down underground? Unless it's they're going to use it for some ritual with that altar.
Right.
But I'm not sure what exactly. But they probably need other artifacts, other relics. So they're going to keep it somewhere safe until they can get all the others. the Poodle family obviously has one, and they might be keeping them together. Is keeping relics together like anything bad? Like, is there any interaction with their magic at all?
You don't know.
Don't know. Okay. I mean,
So-
I'm a newly formed wizard or artisan, so yeah,
Nah.
not yet in my wheelhouse, but it will be.
You haven't had that class yet. So.
Yeah, exactly. That's a senior level class. I'm a freshman.
You're like intro to man.
Alright, should we,
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
tie their hat
101.
up or something so he doesn't,
Yeah, I was
like,
gonna
if he
say,
wakes
we
up, he
just,
doesn't warn
Rip up some of
people.
those
Yes.
sacks. Makes
That's
sense.
what I was thinking. Getting some rope from the sack, tying them up, and making them a backpack, and bringing them with us.
Okay.
Jeez.
You can.
So
that
Somebody's
when
going to
you
be
go-
encumbered carrying him, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's going to be a.
idea.
I say we just leave them behind, but
With the
That works too.
I want to
Yep.
take the lock and the key when we unlock the door. I want to take it with me, so that
Okay.
nobody else can lock it. Because we know a way out is through this way. So if we needed a quick exit, we can come back here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody have any chalk or something we can mark, like really high up on the wall, so that we know where to find it, but nobody else might not see that right away? Like we can mark this door, so it's easier for us to find when we come back.
I don't have.
We can make a nick in the stone or mortar to help us figure out where it is.
We could leave
Something.
a cheese trail.
But if it's all rats around here, that's gonna end quick, or disappear quick.
That's
Oh.
All right.
The only other suggestion I have is that we take a piece of cloth and then stick it under the door so only a little bit sticks out
Okay,
from underneath.
that'll work. We can maybe take a cut off of one of the sacks, and just let it kind of sit there.
Yep.
That works.
yeah, make it easier for us to find the right spot.
Yeah, that's all I'm looking to do, is so that if we're coming back here at a fast pace, for whatever reason, we don't have to stop and search for this thing.
Right. Oh, and before we do take off, close the door with one of us in the room and see if the ones outside the room can figure out how to unlock, how to open it.
Oh, from the other side?
Yeah. Sounds like a plan. And if we don't find it, then we'll knock on the door.
Okay.
Okay.
So you go
Shall
through
we
these
proceed?
machinations of testing and going, okay, we can find the door and all
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Taking a minute to make sure we can find it without a.
Three more
without-
guards go by.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, let's see if we can find this chemist and or a stash of relics.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, you guys get out into the hallway, and you find there are some torches lit in this hallway. Stone walls, and it leads you down to what looks like a kitchen, and the kitchen is has a high ceiling and is empty. Piles of building material lie outside the windows, and the stonework around both double doors leading further into the building and the external door have been recently repaired. Sounds of movement can be heard from the next room, and there is a strange, almost fish-like smell in the air.
Is it a natural fish smell, or does it feel?
Do you have
No,
is it like
artificial.
nature or something like that? I think is
I have no nature.
no.
Hey, weren't you just talking about how you spend all your time in nature?
hmm I have that.
Excuse me.
All right. So that'd be a 14.
Okay. Not quite sure what the smell is. It doesn't smell like fresh fish, but maybe it's something magical. I'm just not quite sure. It's a distinct odor, though.
It's fish, but maybe not actual fish.
I could
Well,
try to sniff
What I
the
mean
magic.
is, it's not like, ooh, like somebody just caught fish, or I'm at the market and I smell fish. You're like, ooh, this smells like fish, but not like something I'd want to eat or you know,
Mhm.
something.
Iodine and iron.
Maybe.
Sorry, hold on.
It's eels.
All right. Well, I suggest we follow the smell.
Okay. You're kind of looking around. You're not really finding a source of it, but there are the two double doors in front of you that would
Alright.
basically lead out of the kitchen. So
We're in the kitchen. The smell, we can't find a source, and there's double doors that lead out of the kitchen.
All right. Well,
That's
Let's
probably going to lead into the dining area.
let's poke our heads in. And...
Listen at the door first
okay.
before you
There were
open it.
there were sounds or something that way.
Yep. Give me a notice.
Alright.
Anybody who wants to roll.
That's a 15.
Okay.
I got a 1.
I got a 1.
Not
That
that though. I got a 2 minus 1.
Oh.
Boy. Okay, but it's not a nat 1 though. So
Not a bomb.
okay. You hear voices, but they sound distant, like they're not right by where you are.
It might be safe to open the door. Let's do it slowly.
You first.
Thanks. I push open the door slowly.
Okay. Here's what you see. 2 rooms have emerged into one by removing most of the connecting wall. The marble tiles in the floor gleam under the brightly polished chandeliers hanging from the ceiling. The smell of rain in the air wafts from a large hole in the ceiling, partially covered by a flapping tarpaulin in one corner, and the sound of thunder rumbles ominously. A stage has been erected against the chest-high remnants of the dividing wall, and a white-furred rat stands upon it, a silver orb in one hand. A cluster of dogs, almost certainly laborers, cowers in front of the stage as a group of rats menaces them with crossbows and large metallic spikes.
On a stage, does it look real, or does it look like they're make-believing? Because you kind of tell between somebody who's acting and somebody who's like really afeared.
Let's go with a cunning roll to see if you can kind of tell the difference. Anybody who wants to make that
Will not go well, because that is a 3.
I got a 15.
Okay.
7.
7.
All right, and that is a 9.
Okay. Lilibet, you're looking at it, you're like, no, they don't look like they're acting. They look like these dogs have been brought here as workers or something. And
Dogs working for rats?
It's unusual.
Unnatural.
Not unheard of.
We have an element of surprise. That rat has not yet seen us.
And he's
White
got
rat.
a silver ball in his hand? Is that what you said?
Mhm.
Is it the silver ball?
I believe it is.
Yeah, well,
My
we
gut
don't know.
says so. My gut says that's our ball.
They couldn't tell us what it looked like, but I would like to try to shoot the ball from the rat's hand.
Okay. That will alert everyone you are there.
It will.
And
Here,
it is
See what
and
I'm trying to do.
and the
But if we
shot
can
will
take
be
out-
the shot will be a disadvantage.
If we can take that guy out, or at least ruin his ritual,
Mhm.
that's a good start.
Okay.
Rusty, do you have something that would like make him not see, or bind him in some way?
No. I have disguise spells, and I have a disguise spell and a reverse gravity spell, which is only good if we fall. Otherwise, I have a elemental ray, which I can do damage with, which you've seen already.
Yes.
I have disguise
Okay.
and I basically have disguise self and featherfall for those for the D&D ilk.
Mhm.
All right. So after I have that little conversation, I'm going to rush forward and I'm going to run and tackle the rat.
Okay, I'm going to get my shot off first.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was gonna say, he's
Yeah,
getting
he's
shot
gonna
off
go
first.
Okay. 15.
Okay, it's at you rolled it twice at disadvantage?
Yep.
Okay. You do not hit it. But your bow kind of goes through and just like hits his fingers. So he kind of juggles it, but maintains a grip on it.
Oh, he does Star-Lord.
Okay. So then you guys are all basically acting as
Ruby.
surprise, basically, on them. You're going to
Yeah.
get to all go first before they do anything. Okay. So now, Ruby, you wanted to run in and tackle him?
I'm a speedy runner.
Okay. Do you have anything special you're trying to use with that, or are you just...
It's just a boon on the agility checks for running,
Okay.
so...
Okay. Yeah. You're going to be able to dive at him. I would... You're using the dex to basically get at him.
Right.
Are you then going in like, with
I am leaping at him.
staff, or are you just trying to just tackle him?
Yeah, I'm full on trying to grab him.
Okay. Go ahead and do a might roll, please.
All right, I completely miss. I rolled a 4. I have a might.
Fortune.
Fortune.
Yeah, you can spend your fortune. Okay.
And I roll a 6.
A 6? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that makes it a 5
okay.
if I'm using might.
So we have 3 fortune left now?
I would like to go for the ball. Not the rat, but I would like to, follow behind Ruby as she goes to try to tackle the rat. I want to try to make a grab for the ball.
Okay. So he basically just like dodged around her. She just went, wow. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So Lilibet, what are you attempting to do?
Yeah, I don't know if I have a traverse ability, which lets me, okay. And I'm going to try to just super agile, book it over there and just snatch the ball. I just want to snatch the ball.
Okay. All right.
All right. That is a 16.
Okay. Yeah, you hit his hand. And
since Norval did me a solid and loosened his grip there.
I'm gonna see.
And I was a distraction.
I'm gonna see if he manages to keep a grip on it. Okay.
All right, Rusty, you're up.
Rusty, you're up.
Yeah. Well,
before everyone else.
How far away is he?
Probably 10 feet. I mean.
Oh, not very far at all. Okay.
Not very far. Yeah.
Okay, so we basically came up behind and.
Kind of from the side in a way.
Yeah. Okay.
But you guys all got a clear shot at him. There's rats who are also there. There's the workers, but you managed to get a clear angle at him. So.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot at him then. Forget targeting the ball.
Okay.
I'm hoping that maybe if he do some damage, since he's doing some sort of ritual, maybe damage to him might disrupt whatever he's doing.
Okay.
So I'm actually, let's see. Do I have this? No, I do not. That's not gonna work. All right, gotta type this in. 1d20. All right, 17. That should hit him, I hope.
Okay. Yep. You hit him.
All right, and we're gonna do fire.
Okay.
And that is 4 points of fire damage. Woohoo!
Okay. Yeah, he is feeling the heat. Okay. He is gonna go next. He will shout out. Non-believers, my children, get them! And he's holding the ball, and he looks like he clicks something on it. And you see these 2 little red lights come on.
Uh-oh.
And
That's
then
not good.
and then he tosses it. He kind of just rolls it along the floor towards all of you.
Oh.
Now,
Did he just throw a grenade at us?
I think he
now,
did.
now the other rats are going to attack, and there are, I think, 3 of them.
Did you say 8 of them?
3.
Oh, I think
Three.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Whew. I was about to say.
The other,
Technically
the other
could be
Nice
more.
knowing
worker
you guys.
dogs.
Yeah, we're already at 2
The other
hours.
members.
But yeah, there's 3 rats with short swords, and they're basically kind of fanning out to try to flank you guys.
Mhm.
So we're gonna go back to, since you guys basically had an advantage to start off with. I think was it Lilibet went first. I think before. No, it was
Norval, actually.
It's
Norval
Norval.
shot,
Nope,
Ruby
started off
attacked.
and Ruby.
Yeah.
I tried to grab the ball, and then Rusty.
Okay. So then it'd be back to Norval then.
Normal. Okay, I will. Oh, you rolled this thing toward us.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
How close is it?
Like 2 feet from you guys.
All right, I'll step forward and I'm going to boot it over towards the approaching 3 rats.
Okay. All right.
Well,
I'm
one
not
of-
going to make.
You said
I'm
they
not going to
fan-
make a roll for it. You just. Okay. All right. So we'll say it goes towards rat number 2. Okay.
All right, that's my action.
Okay. And then we'll say I need to work them in here. I don't want combat to go on forever. Rat number 2, who saw the ball get kicked towards him,
Mhm.
he scoots it, almost like a soccer kick, over towards Rusty. Okay. And then I think it was what was the order again? Was then Lilibet, then
Then Ruby.
or no, it was
Yeah, I went after
it was
him.
Norval, Ruby.
Over
Yeah.
Ruby. Rusty.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm going to turn around after completely missing him, and I'm going to swing my staff at his feet and trip him.
Okay, all right, go ahead and swing.
Oh boy. Ooh, that's all. 14. So 18 in total.
Okay, you hit him.
All right, and that's quarterstaff. Oops, that's the wrong die. There it is. For 3 points,
Okay,
and just
Yeah, you-
sweep him
you-
across the legs.
okay, yeah. So he goes, and then falls on his back, and he is prone. Okay. Let's see. So then it's a little bit.
I guess I'm gonna scramble after the ball. 'Cause
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
Okay.
And see if I can turn, like, if it looks like he turned something on, see if I can, like, turn it off.
Yeah, it is going to require a intelligence check at difficulty 15.
You want to have
Alright.
me get
Well,
on the try?
I haven't used any fortune points yet, so...
And I will
Oh, it's
tell
the
you
third?
that.
Yeah, we have 3 left.
Yeah, I will tell you that you guys need 3 difficulty intelligence checks to deactivate this thing.
3 intelligence checks total to deactivate.
Mhm.
Anybody
The
have,
problem is
like...
you have 2 rounds to do it in, so you're in round 1.
Okay.
Well, I can probably get one of them.
Okay, so give it a shot and then hand it to Rusty.
I just rolled a 1.
What?
One.
A nat 1?
Yeah.
One.
Okay, well, so you just earned a fortune back.
Okay.
But you can use them.
Use the
Would you
fortune
use it?
immediately. I'm gonna use...
Please.
Or does it blow up? I mean,
You can't use the fortune to reverse the botch.
no.
Oh.
Well, I mean, you can't.
You are well.
Keep the-
You've
can't keep the
immediately
bonus
lost round 1.
and
Yeah.
reroll it. You have it's
So
one
now,
roll.
in the next round, you need to make 3 intelligence checks.
Turn it off.
to turn it off. Yeah.
Okay.
So whatever you did, you sped it up. Somehow.
Oh dear.
So,
Great.
when the large rat, the chemist, by the way, flops on his back, the other rats notice whatever happened with Lilibet, and we're gonna say it started glowing or something. Everybody got an idea like, oh shit, that's bad. Even the rats are starting to back up. Dogs, the laborers, they're looking for like a way to get out of here.
Yeah.
So,
Run.
So
I
we're
suggest
gonna. I think Rusty hasn't gone yet. So
Yeah, I have not.
okay.
So here's my thought. Instead of trying to figure this out, I take Magic Paw and try to throw it up through the ceiling
Mm-hmm.
where there's a tarp up there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Keeping out some of the rain. But is there a way, like could I move this out of the hole, basically, through the roof? Because if it's going to explode, I don't want it anywhere near me.
So you're going to use the hand to move the tarp.
No, to move the ball up.
How are you
And
going to
around the tarp.
the tarp
Yeah.
covering is covering
Oh,
almost.
so is
the
it like?
whole-
But is it tight? Like, is it?
There's a little bit of space. There's a little bit of space.
But is it small? Is that space small enough or big enough that the ball could go through it?
Theoretically,
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if
on a
it'll,
really good roll.
yeah, no, I don't want to chance that. So, all right, then we're back to trying to decipher this thing. I will see what I can do. I'm gonna try to figure it out.
One of the things you can do with fortune is spend one to take any kind of action. So you could, I think that means you could use it to do a second action on your
Oh,
turn.
if I could do that, then I would try it twice. That way, only one other person needs to make the roll.
Okay.
And that still doesn't work. Why not? I did this earlier. Alright, that's too far. Ah, there we go. That's what I'm doing wrong. Okay.
They don't make it very clear. Obviously, you can't do
No.
12 actions in one turn if you have a lot.
There we go. All right, so I got a 3 and an 18 plus 4 for 22.
Okay. All right.
So I will try the fortune
Okay.
to make a second roll.
All right.
See if I can get another
Yeah.
reduced from the
fortune left.
bomb. Plus 4. And that's a dirty 20.
Okay. All right. So
So that's 2.
whatever you do, you got it first to like slow down. Basically,
Yeah.
undid what Lilibet did, and then now in the next round, you guys have to get at least one success.
Okay. Next. Well, whoever's next.
One of the rats. Yes.
The rats have backed up. They look like they're looking for a way out of here. And let me make sure I'm. Yeah. Okay. All right. They don't look like they want to attack. They don't want to look. They're just backing up. So we're
Yeah,
gonna.
they don't want to be at ground zero.
Right. So basically, we're gonna go back over to Norville again.
Okay, I'm going to say, everybody run! And then I'll try to figure out how to turn this thing on. What's my DC? 15, you said?
15. Yeah.
15!
All right. All right. You managed to click it, and then the 2 red lights go out, and it looks like you have apparently deactivated the ball of heat.
All right, I'll slip it in the rucksack.
Okay.
Good boy, Norville. Good boy.
Now, what do we do with the chemist here?
He's kind of starting to get to his feet. He's like,
Yep.
Curse you.
We weren't meant.
That's
We don't have
cool.
anything to. Well, we weren't meant to find or do anything with this guy, right? They
You
just
didn't
wanted
even
us
know
to
he
get the ball.
We were just
just
trying to
just
find the
retrieved the
ball.
Yeah, but why did he steal it?
He wanted to enact some sort of ritual for the laws of man or past. I forget what the wording is.
Does
He
he have
was
other
going to conduct some ritual at that altar.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
you could ask him.
Yeah, I wanna find out if he has other relics.
Okay.
I'm menace.
Menacing?
Okay.
We'll do good cop, bad cop.
I'm just going to keep an eye on the other rats. Keep it.
He is. I was stealing the relic as part of our ritual. I chose it from the weakest house there is among your kind, the Transylvanian hounds.
That sounds like an opinion.
There's more than just you.
We are legion.
That does not sound
We
good.
would have succeeded if it hadn't been for you.
Meddling kids.
Meddling
Meddling
kids.
dogs.
Two gooding dogs.
So that's the only relic that you have?
He's like, he doesn't say anything.
I take that as a no.
Yeah, I would too.
Can we tie him up and take him with us?
You need to
You
search
certainly-
the area.
You certainly can, yeah.
You need
Yeah,
to
we
search
should
the area for the rest
Turn
of
him
the
into
relic.
the local authorities.
The other rats have put down their weapons, and they're
Alright,
they
I've got
basically surrendered. So
I got a wheel of cheddar for whoever's willing to show us where the rest of the relics are.
they all kind of look at each other, and then they go, "Are there other relics?" I don't know. Did you have it? No, I don't have any other relics. Do you have it? No. I see cheese, but I don't see any other relics.
Well,
These aren't the most
there
intelligent.
were other.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
might they be?
Well, you only know of one relic that was definitely stolen.
Yeah, this one.
Yes. There may have been attempts on other ones,
Right.
but you
We
only
should
know
check
of
with the
one.
poodles to see if their relic was indeed stolen. Maybe they got
Greyhound?
lucky.
Yeah.
Maybe they
Maybe-
couldn't find it.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. Maybe they couldn't find it, and so they were going to interrogate the poodle and the greyhounds to determine where their relic was hidden.
Maybe. Let's ask.
Or they just don't have one and they've been lying all this time.
All right, chemist. Why did you capture those dogs? Why were they locked up down
The
in
greyhounds.
the tunnels?
They got in the way while we were attempting to find their relic. We brought them along. They had seen too much. We were
Did you
going
get their
to...
relic?
No, we did not get their relic, but we were hoping to use them for information to get it later.
There we go.
There we go.
Clicks
There's
his
the rub.
claws together. You know, so. Oh wait, you haven't tied up. Can't click his claws.
Excellent.
Yeah, exactly. He gives a Mr. Burns excellent.
I
Excellent.
think we have
Oh
to
wait,
turn
my hands are tied up.
this rat over to the authority.
Yep. You guard rats there.
Mhm.
You take these dogs back to their homes.
Release the
and,
hounds.
we'll
I mean,
forget we saw you
I was hoping somebody would say release the hounds.
here. Right.
Release
Yeah,
the hounds.
I think they already know their way back.
Take those dogs back to their homes, and we'll forget we saw you here.
Yeah, they will. The rats will get everybody out. You have retrieved the relic.
Oh, and we didn't make it blow up.
Nope. Yeah, because
I
that would
almost made it blow up.
it was very bad. I can read you what it
Near
does.
thing.
The first turn it deals 1d4 heat damage, then 1d4 plus 1d6, and so on until it reaches 1d12, at which point it loops back to 2d4 plus 1d6.
Oof.
So it just continues to burn.
Yeah, no, that'd be
So-
bad.
Or
Oh, you don't know what was in it.
Yeah, we don't want to know what was in it.
is it like a area?
Probably like, I'm thinking like a phosphorus grenade or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
something
but,
that
yeah.
like burns and burns and you can't put it out. So,
Yeah, a little bit thought she was going to have to throw herself on it there for a minute. So
Yeah.
Well, if the tarp wasn't there, I was just going to launch it straight out of the hole in the roof
Yeah.
and be like,
Yeah.
well, we found it, but this idiot here made it explode.
Yeah, I don't think that we would have gotten paid.
you would not have.
But we found it. We did find it.
Find it.
That would have been some fireworks show.
Mhm.
Yeah, probably.
It's all the plastic.
do we get to go to the ball now?
Oh, well, that is actually a whole nother,
Ew.
that is a whole nother scene. when we played the game, we did play out going to the ball. You guys kind of indicated you didn't want to, so I didn't really allow time for that.
Yeah, I had no interest.
Ruby did not want to.
Kind of as an epilogue, when you go back to the Greyhounds, no, their relic was not stolen, but there was definitely an attempt to, and the rats were going to, again, he was being honest, they were going to use them as leverage to try to get them to go back in and steal their relic or something. So,
Right.
but no, you return it to the Transylvanian Hounds. They are thrilled, again, saying, shh, this never happened, that kind of thing. There's great accolades, and we end the game.
Yay.
So thank you very much. I hope you guys enjoyed this.
Yeah. I make a
um,
different character for this. I definitely want to tweak some things now that I know how this game works a little better.
Yeah.
I picked 2 useless spells for this adventure. I mean, maybe if we'd fallen in the hole, the Featherfall might have been good. But
Yeah.
That's the problem with Featherfall. You don't need it until you need it.
yeah, exactly. And I was like, well, I got to take this and there weren't many other options. So I was like, I don't like that. I don't like that. Well, let me just take Featherfall. There
was other little stories that went with this. If you and you guys didn't have the time to do it, if you'd gone to each house and talked to them, they all had little stories going on that that mostly didn't play into the story, but you could use them as stuff for more future stories and stuff like that. So, but okay. Well, thank you again. Thanks again, everybody watching. Watch the stream, watching on YouTube later. Please be sure to go out and check out this adventure, even if you've just seen it here. It is by Onyx Path Publishing. Ryan Wheeldon wrote it, and you can actually get it on DriveThruRPG. Just look for A Ball to Die For from Realms of Pugmire. So, anybody have anything they want to plug going on?
No, I just want to say thank you to Eddie Webb for creating Pugmire.
Yeah.
It's super cute.
Yes.
Yeah, this was fun.
To play.
Alrighty. Well, thanks everybody. We're going to say goodnight, and we will see you all soon. Good night.
Good night, everybody.